What if your vacation did not have to end? What if you could spend months, even years, relaxing on a cruise ship? Well, this is the life of Mario Salcedo. This unconventional lifestyle is brought to light in the film The Happiest Guy in the World. Although at the start it may look like a dream, the film later creates a melancholic atmosphere, as constantly being on vacation may seem more like a prison than a dream. So the mode of this film is observational. This is due to the gritty realism produced in the piece. The film plays on the show don't tell factor. Now, this is because the scenes tend to speak for themselves, and with the creative use of camera work, it also helps the audience to identify with what's going on. Now, the style of the film, The Happiest Man on Earth, seems to be individualistic. Some shots are beautiful and cinematic. For example, at the start of the film, a wide, surreal shot is carried across an ocean as it pans into the window of a ship. However, contrasting this follows rough handheld shots. So, the cinematic shots throughout the film give the impression of a glamorous lifestyle. However, the roughness of the handheld shots brings elements of breaks through the conceptual facade of living alone at sea. These breaks make you question if the character is really what he calls himself, the happiest guy alive. Well, this is done through the alienation of the commercialistic shots. These shots originally make you believe in the elegant and glamorous lifestyle that the lead character portrays. It almost would make you want to indulge in living in a cruise ship yourself. However, following this are personal close-ups in an interview. Now, these close-ups help jolt the audience out of the hyper-extended reality that is felt in regards to living on a cruise ship. This is due to the subtle changes in camera work. Well, for example, Dutch angles are used. The camera almost feels like a personality and like it's another character in the film. Not only does this confront the viewer, it helps question, is he really the happiest guy in the world? Another example of this break is when you see the shots of the cruise ship passengers dancing. Now, these shots have a lot of colour and music. To the other extent, through the fly on the wall technique, you see dark scenes of the main character sitting alone in his room, or even a long shot of him walking down an empty hallway. Although the title of the film may be called The Happiest Guy in the World, through the individual style created, it makes you question whether he really is truly happy. Now, the relationship between style, content, and mode almost complement each other. This is due to the melancholic style the film uses to justify the content that conflicts with the internal idea of living at sea. The mode complements this as it helps personalize the gritty, realistic meaning behind being isolated in a sea full of people. This is done in a way that the mode links up to the overall theme of the film. Although there are shots that are shown to break up the idea of being happy at sea, so does the story. The style complements this as the individualistic approach helps give the viewer room to question the story for themselves. Now, the director Ivan Kanda helps us discover whether living on a cruise ship constantly is really all it is out to be. Does it sound like a long-awaited dream or being forced in a prison? Consequently, that is something only the audience can decide. Now, would you want to live on a cruise ship for the rest of your life?